Okay, everyone, welcome into this Black Friday. You can tell from the hat. No edition of No Wrong Answers. Our final Syracuse football No Wrong Answers of the year. Hope everybody had a great, happy Thanksgiving. And can you believe it? Another game of Syracuse football coming up Saturday afternoon in the Dome, 3 o'clock with the Orange and Boston College. And what a dynamic matchup this is. Syracuse has not won a game since September. 7 straight losses. Boston College hasn't won a football game since August, when they beat mighty Fordham. The 7 blocks of granite no longer there, 66-10. That was in the season opener. The Eagles on a 10-game slide sets. In that lens, you'd say slight advantage or less of a disadvantage for Syracuse? I guess. The other side of the coin is as of such. The Orange got whooped as bad as they've ever been whooped in literally more than 100 years last game when they went out to South Bend and trailed 70-0 into the final minute before losing to Notre Dame 70-7. BC, on the other hand, last week didn't lose at all. They had a bye. The week before, they actually played their best game of the season, had the lead late. Georgia Tech rallied a 36-34 win over the Eagles in Chestnut Hill, a win that kept the Yellow Jackets alive momentarily. That sense has gone by the boards for the ACC championship. So what do we all have here today? This is a weird mishmash of want the season over, desperation, absolutely nothing on the line. You don't want it to end with a loss. I don't know. On one hand, the Orange are kind of done with it, right? We saw that last week in South Bend. If you told me the final score is BC 28, Syracuse 9, I'd believe you and move on with life. On the other hand, Syracuse and BC, when they play in the season finale, and especially when it's in the Dome, weird things happen. Scott Schaefer's final game, 2015, game-winning field goal carried off the field. I'd say Dino Babers' last game. No, he was gone already. The game after Dino Babers got fired 2 years ago. The Orange needed a win to become bowl eligible. They didn't throw the ball. It was a mishmash of nonsense, and Syracuse was able to knock off Boston College to get bowl eligible. I think it's perhaps more going to be like the latter version than anything else today, when Syracuse just throws everything in their power against Boston College to try to get one wacky win to end this streak to end the season. What does that mean? Joe Filardi at quarterback? Rich Beelan? We've literally never seen him before at quarterback. He can scoot a little bit. Former Gatorade State Player of the Year here in New York from down in the city. We'll see both of them, apparently. I think we get perhaps our biggest dose of running Dan Villari since that Boston College game 2 years ago. It's Villari's final game. Give him something fun to go out on, right? Let's get Dan with the carry. Let's get Dan in the end zone. No wrong answers. A Dan Villari rushing touchdown in this game. No wrong answers also. Wacky has to happen, right? What would be wacky? A Syracuse defensive touchdown. Demetrius Samuel will be involved, as will a lateral. Will he make it? Will he receive it? The future is a little cloudy when it comes to that. Syracuse will score on defense, and they'll score from deep. They'll score 3 from deep. Trip Woody will have a field goal that starts with a 5 in this game on Saturday. What's it all mean when you put it all into the bag, shake it all up, and it comes out the other end? This may be the dumbest prediction I've ever made here in the history of No Wrong Answers, considering that a week ago we all watched together 70-7 against Notre Dame. But you can't predict a wacky game without predicting a wacky final score. No Wrong Answers, final score from the Dome, Syracuse 22, Boston College 20. Why? There is no earthly reason why this should happen. But something silly is going to happen in the Dome. These teams are terrible. This is the worst 2 teams in the league. They may look like it all day on Saturday, but it's going to have to work out that way, one way or another, for one of them. That also means one final post-game show for us coming up after the game. You're already here on YouTube. Click the button and subscribe if you haven't. We're making our drive for 500 subscribers before we get through the holiday season. Post-game show should start around about 6:30 tomorrow with the 3 o'clock kick, the Orange and the Eagles. Turn those notifications on, and we'll talk to you then.